Because you see, the word minority in a capitalistic society, in a social democracy, means loser. It means loser. Because you live in a social democracy that says the majority will win and enjoy life, the loser will suffer and lose. And once you started calling yourself a minority, you started calling yourself a loser. And once you start doing that, you create a negative mindset in the minds of your own children. But even worse than putting in a negative mindset as a loser in the minds of your children, you put it into the mindsets of your adult leadership. And they become paralyzed and crippled. And so even when they become the majority, they don't know that they're the majority, don't know how to practice the majority politics. When I go into cities where black folk are the majority population, and I see them sitting there working on a program for minorities. I go into Detroit, Michigan, where they got an 84% black population. And I asked the city council, what are you doing for black folk in this city? They said, we got an office of minority business. Why would you have a city that's 84% black set up an office of minority business for black folk? You are the majority. I said, somebody should be in prison in this town. When you got policies there, you got programs that says that 95% of the contracts go to the majority, why are you giving it to whites when you're the majority? I go into Washington, D.C. with 77% black population. Why are the whites there getting 97% of the services and goods? That is illegal. You leave this auditorium today and go out and start suing some people. You got the Richmond decision, Supreme Court decision. The Richmond and Hobbs decision that says you cannot bypass a majority to give to a minority. How are you justifying bypassing all these black majorities in these cities? Then worse than that, nobody yet. Just like I told you that during the civil rights movement, that they failed to do one of the critical things that's crippled black folk, and I hate it that it happened. They never once did a survey to find out what happened to black folk in 400 years of slavery. That's the first thing they should have done in the civil rights movement. And that's why our leadership should be, right now, should be called to task for that. How can you talk about equality and equal opportunity without having figured out how black folk have been damaged? You never did that.